hello, everybody. VOD viewers, and welcome. Since we last streamed, we had Charred Butter with a sub. Very exciting stuff. So, today we are going to, do some gaming. Neeson, thank you for the 21 months. Very much appreciated. St. Polestar with 86 months. Super freaking epic. Already? No, this is not the Zine series. I'm doing it solo. Adam R247, thank you for the 17 months. New series. Hyperino. Yeah, we're going to be doing modded factories in the back rooms. Mr. Backups with the 58 months. Damn, getting up there in months. Indeed. Is this a scary mod pack? I don't think so. I think it's like pretty like normal stuff other than the skulk. The skulk is scary. Yeah, new solo series. Yes sir. Isn't there monsters? I don't know. Probably. Just like in most of Minecraft, you know. Mod pack is good. Funky crafting. Played about 50 hours. This can't be 50 episodes long. Oh my god. That would be kind of crazy. Anyway. I don't know. What's the longest live stream single player series I've ever done? I'm trying to think. Have I ever hit 50 episodes on something on CaptainSparklez 2? Sprinkle Queen, thank you for the 71 month arenos. Pretty cool. What mod pack is this? Nobody knows. Nobody knows what mod pack it is. It's a mystery. Jimothy Plays Games, thank you for the sub. This pack has music from other games? Oh, God. Well, I've turned off music, so fingers crossed it doesn't play. Ay. Bro, slow down on the series. What if I don't want to? What if I told you that as of this moment, before starting this recording, I actually only have one series going on, and that is the Minecraft series on YouTube. I actually have no other series going on currently. That said, you know, this will start, and then we'll do the next Zine series, and then that kicks 2 more. But anywho, Create Arcane Engineering was 58 episodes. But Arcane Engineering was not a single-player series. Ed Zoinks, thank you for the 16 months. Pretty swickin', dude. Horse Grill is also a series. Right. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Horse Skull series. Okie dokie. You're right. Pokemon Heart Gold is still active from all those years back. So, that's pretty true. All right. Well, the people have arrived. So, I guess we should do the thing. Rando's a mini-series. Actually, no, the last 2 randos have been single episoders. And that means they're not series, they've been single episodifications. What about Above and Beyond? That was main channel, though, so that doesn't count either, you know? Oh, righty then. I guess let's do the thing. Oh, wait, never mind. Hype trains. Why did the hype... Okay, Twitch and their hype trains are super weird recently. Like, the last thing was somebody did a resub a minute ago, and then a minute later, Twitch is like, it's hype train time! And I'm like, wait, but it wasn't prompted by a particular thing. What in the world? Anyway, happy hype trainage. I was literally just about to start the episode, and then Twitch was like, hype train time. So now I'm worried. Here's the thing. If I don't start the episode, then the hype train will end really quickly. If I do start the episode, the hype train will pop off, and then I'll be like, oh, frick, it's the start of a new series. But I also can't ignore the hype train. Oh, my goodness. Scam train? People have said that term before. Maybe that's what it means, is what's happening now. Perhaps skidoodles. I should try one of the Beyond mod packs. You mean create Above and Beyond? Because you've done that. Oh my goodness, Muckmon has done a 10x sub gift. Level 2 hype train completed. Wow, that is so crazy stuff. So epic. Whatabees, please do not crash your car picking up your parents from the airport. There's latest create version of Above and Beyond. Cool. I'm probably not going to replay it, but yeah. Beyond depth, beyond ascension, and beyond something else. In a world that's beyond something else, one man went not beyond and fell flat on his face before he became beyond. Am I playing with distant horizons? You know, I'm not, but I also tend to think that in an enclosed area like the back rooms, it wouldn't make much of a difference. Jonathan Gaiman, thank you for the sub. Very epic. Real Ale Ant, 66 months. Very swick. I have 96 videos of random loots on CaptainSparklez 2. Does that count as a long solo series? No, because they are, well, they're not exactly standalone, because some of them are like 2 to 3 sessions, but it's the longest series would be like a 3 episode. Sir Squirrel, thank you for the sub, much appreciated. That's very swick. Very awesome. Another mod pack you should play after this is Reclamation. An interesting suggestion, even. Teozin Nub, thank you for the sub, much appreciated. Also, isn't it already out? I'm pretty sure it's already out. Parents' flight delayed. I can watch for 2 hours. Yo, they are safe from your driving for longer. Woohoo! Liminal is grindy, but it gets more fun as the mod pack progresses. That's usually the inverse. Usually it starts off quicker and then it gets more grindy. Does this start grindy and then gets less grindy? Rixie Pixie, 33 months of subbage. Woohoo! New series hype. When's next haircut from? I'm not sure. I do need to get a haircut. Like, talk to Cara about doing it this weekend. We'll see if we stremmage it or not. Maybe figure it out. Anyway, RL Crafter Gore series is long. I feel like people keep missing the part where I was like, single player. Have I ever had any single player series from live streams go super long? Single player. Operative keyword. We've had some long multiplayer, but single player series that go long. Don't do haircut. You are a great streamer. Please don't go bald. Apparently haircut means I'm going bald. Huh. This all reminds me of, what's that, like, what's the Twitter meme where it's like you can say something like, I really like pancakes, and then someone will interpret it as, oh, so you hate waffles, you freaking idiot. It's like, no, I just said that I liked pancakes. I didn't say anything about waffles, and I don't know where you got that from. But you say one thing, and everyone's like, so you're going to get a hair? You're going bald? You like waffles? Yeah, does that mean you hate pancakes? Huh? You a pancake hater? I think we need to call this person out for being a pancake hater. You want to see me do the Hephaestus Forge? Yeah, the thing is gnarly, bro. Okay, anyway, I think the hype train is pretty much donezoed. So I guess we can get going. Just kidding. The hype train is not donezoed. I had to say that. And then Chevrolet gifted a sub. And then it brought the hype train to the next level. And, yeah. ATM to the Sky could potentially. We'll see. I don't know when they do to the sky. Waffles are a gift from the gods. Oh, does that mean pancakes aren't? Huh? What do you have against pancakes? That's crazy. ATM TTS coming real soon. Banana B011 or Banana Bowl. Thank you for gifting a sub. Very epic and very much appreciated and pretty swick and awesomeness. Okay. I feel compelled to begin the thing. All right. Shall we do? I think we should do. Let's freaking do the thing. All right. Heart Vanilla Tornado, thank you for the 200 bits. After eating pancakes for 2 years straight, slightly sick of it, but still love them. Sometimes you need a little variety, you know? All right. Here we go. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Liminal Industries, the start of a new single-player modded series of epicosity. I don't think it's going to be, like, very horror-y. It's like, you know, we got to use create, and we got to build resources and do things. Great for the back. Yeah, they're just doing construction in one of the adjacent back rooms. Yeppers. Oh no. Usually they finish around 3:30 each day. I did not think that they would be. So they did some of this yesterday. And I'm not going to stop this. Like, worst case, they will be done in like 20 minutes. Because they're going to head home. They're not going to be done with the demo that needs doing, but they will be done for the day in like 20 minutes. So, you don't have an IRL volume setting? No. On Kara's stream, it's louder. Yeah, that's because it's on her balcony. 1 second. I'm going to go check. Oh know, dude. I think we'll just hang out for like 20 minutes and then we can resume after. I do not want for episode 1 to be overrun by jackhammering noises. Q&A time? Sure, we can do Q&A time. What am I drinking? I'm drinking a strawberry vanilla thing that Kara gets because she got a big pack of it, and I was like, can I have one? And she reluctantly allowed me to. What is my skincare routine? Existing. Kara thinks that my skin is going to fall off and I'm going to shrivel and turn into a raisin because I don't do a skincare routine. But I'm like, my skin is beautiful. Anyway. Checking the fan content policy and guidelines from the developers of Outer Wild. It seems that as long as your content is free, not being claimed as official and not being used for hate, they're completely okay with their stuff being used. Okay. Okie dokie. Sounds as if you need sound dampening blankets to reduce noise. I can tell you that nothing is going to dampen the volume of jackhammering happening 5 feet away. It's just the way that it is. Luckily, this is the smallest of the decks, so it shouldn't be as long for the demo, but generally they do this starting earlier. But today they were working, I guess, on doing more prep on one of the other decks. They're kind of doing each deck in stages, and yeah, I figure they were just completely focusing on the other today, and now it's almost time that they usually go. But they just decided to do a little bit more over here. Sounds like someone is fighting for their life on the toilet. That would be quite the toilet time. Had any good food lately? Had this very interesting dish on Saturday that was cornbread with a chicken liver mousse on top with cherries on it. Sounds absolutely bizarre and people are like probably gagging to themselves, but it was actually quite good. So anyway, it's like this interesting mix of sweet and savory all at the same time. You grew up eating chopped liver with egg and onions, which sounds insane, but one of your faves. I can't say I've ever had that. Sounds out of my price range. Actually, it's not like, it's not terribly bad. There's this Dine LA thing that happens, like once a year in a lot of restaurants. I didn't even know that this one was participating. We just tried a new place. And, so it's like, it's not cheap, but it's, you know, in comparison to people are thinking it's probably a Michelin 3-star meal. It's like $65 for like 5-course tasting menu, which in my mind is like actually pretty decent compared to a lot of, you know, what tasting menus do cost. So let's see, Exile 71, thank you for the 61 months. I can't remember if I mentioned that one. Thoughts on the Summer Olympics being held in LA? This feels like bro, almost every city these days loses huge amounts of money on hosting the Olympics. The city is already in the hole massively. It just seems like a bad idea. I don't know. Like we do have not great public transport infrastructure. The metro does exist, but the metro is also kind of like known to be a little scary at times. I guess for the Olympics they'll probably step up monitoring and enforcement. But also, you know, the whole idea is, oh, the Olympics can be a justification to improve the infrastructure and the public transport. It won't happen. And I guess at least a lot of the venues sort of already exist, because the problem that a lot of cities run into is they build stadiums and locations for the Olympic events, and then they are left to rot and ruin after the fact. So that won't happen to the extent here, but still, it's gonna lose money. It's gonna be a clustered mess, and that's what it's gonna be. How do I think I'll do at Tubbo's event? Very badly. Extremely badly. Do you know who your coach is? Nope. They do a draft on August 2nd, I think. Man, it is vibrate-y, folks. Very vibrate-y. LA is the only city to actually make money from the Olympics. Yeah, I mean, I think that happened back in the, 80s? I don't think it'll happen this time. I really don't. I don't have optimism about that sort of thing. Guys, crowd control has launched for peak, apparently. That could be interesting. Could be interesting, potentially. Excuse me. I don't know what you're actually able to do. I'll have to look into it a little bit more and see what the things are. Oh, you know what I can do, actually, for the moment? I'm just going to read up on more of the challenges and stuff like that. Okay, so we got Icky Grow. Oh, I need to hold 3 silverfish eggs at once. Oh, I see. Mechanical fan can be created with right-clicking a barrel with a propeller. And you can do washing. Okay, I see. So we're going to want to do that. The seeds that you found on the carpet can be put to good use. So that's from washing. You make a carpet. Make carpet soggy by right-clicking a wet sponge on it. Do note that they need sufficient light in order to grow. Make sure you pick the right spot. So hold on. I can plant plants in the soggy carpet. Yum, yum. Wait, LA was awarded the 2028 Olympics. Was it in 2017? Was it all the way back then? Oh my god. Presumably to give them time to build the necessary infrastructure. Yeah, nothing has changed. So, clay can be made by washing. That's good. Oh, and then you can make the chalk once you wash. You do washing of carpet. Okay, so the washing of the carpet gives you the berries and the food and stuff. And, yep, furnace, of course. And then we got to get the slightly bigger furnace with bricky poos, which smelt the clay. Okay, cool. In the furnace. Nice, nice, nice. And liquid water. Ceramic water bucket is probably firing clay, right? Yeah. Cool. Okay. It's nice to like read. We can do a little pausation. We read ahead. And then we'll be able to, know what must be done as soon as we unpausify. Okay, so wait, heated concrete, ceramic lava bucket. So that's, oh wait, you have to use the alloy kiln for that, but it comes after the alloy kiln. And then cobblestone, cobblestone comes from, just doing the water and then we get the cobble generator. Okay. Got it. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the jackhammer did stop, but I don't know if they're done for now. I can check. Because it is just about 3:30. They might have just wanted to, like, do a few little jackhammer hits and then be done. They may actually be. I'm going to check. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. Let's see. Shortsu Lord, thank you for the sub. Very much appreciated. Pretty swicken. It's okay. I'm sure it will be done very, very soon. Very soon indeed. Crowd control for peak looks like viewers can make players drop stuff or give good items. But can they spawn the Scoutmaster? Oh, they can spawn the Scoutmaster? Okay, that's kind of crazy, bro. Imagine just having the Scoutmaster dropped on your head. That would be gnarly. They can spawn bing bongs. Yeah, but spawning bing bongs, what does that do? I don't know how that does anything to impact the gameplayification. They can revive you, feed you, poison you. Oh no, dude. Oh man. I mean, you can always just choose which options are and are not available for people to do. They can spawn bees, okay. Makes sense. Did I watch Jay Leno's vid on the GTD? I did. Look pretty good. His is very expensive though. It's very expensive. Like, I saw the window sticker for one that was basically the same sort of look as his, and it was like 450-ish. And it's it's tough. It's tough to like bring myself to do that, you know? Yeah. Because the base price is like $330, but then they almost like force you to get the performance pack, which I don't know exactly how much that is. I'd have to look at that window sticker that got shown. And but I think it's like another 30 to 40 for that. And then the exposed carbon thing is like another 30 to 40. And then I think it's like $10,000 to get the titanium that comes from old fighter jets or something like that. I think it's literally like it's the shift paddles and the gear selector knob. It's like a $10,000 option. I'm like, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's higher than the base price of the Ford GT in 2017. So, yeah, I don't. It's tough. It's tough. The thing is, right? The weight is what's really kind of giving me pause, because obviously, you know, they say they took a GT3 car and kind of, you know, made it road going, but it weighs 4,400 pounds. So it's not light. It's 1,000 pounds more than a GT3 RS. As it stopped right now. I don't know if they're done. I'm going to give it a couple more minutes. And I worry that if I was going to track it, if it supposedly has more downforce than a GT3 RS and it weighs 4,400 pounds, 1,000 pounds more, like, I wonder if the tires are dead after just a couple laps. Do you miss the sound now? I'm so sorry to have taken that away from you. Anyway. So I don't know. We'll see. I've been waiting for seeing more content, but I don't think they've done any press cars for the GTD. So there haven't been journalists, you know, taking it to tracks, giving their opinions, that sort of stuff, which I'd like to see, but I just don't know if it's actually going to happen or not. It looks like they're just doing customer deliveries, and someone will have to lend their car as a customer to a journalist, whoever is willing to do that. I mean, I'm sure somebody will. But anyway, I do just worry, like, that's a lot of freaking stress to put on road going tires, and I wonder if it just eats through them almost instantaneously. See, with the mono, it's really nice with the mono because it weighs 1,200 pounds. The tires last forever. They never, ever wear. And this is 3.5 monos worth. So, anywho. Am I going to Imola? You heard multiple. Do you mean Monza? I did get an invite to Monza, but it's too much travel. So, another time. Another time. Maybe I should have done. Perhaps I will regret. I didn't know who else is going. So anywho. All right. I am going to go pee, and then maybe I will be good to resume? Possibly, maybe. Okay, yeah. I'll be right back, everybody. Okay, everybody, I think that we might be good to go. Kimmy's Boys, thank you for the 10 months. Very much appreciated. All right, let us resume here. All right. While the jackhammering has been going, we've been having a little Q&A and also just reading further through the quests. I thought that the freaking jackhammer started again, and then I realized that was in-game. Freaking ominous rumbling sounds. What the heck? Okay. So, then where did I go after that? Did I go here? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no. Wait, did I go through here? Oh, no, dude. It was... No. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm lost in the back rooms, guys. Oh, God. I really should have made a bed. That was an oversight. That was definitely an oversight on my part. I didn't... Oh! Hey! We found... It was just, oh, man. All I did, I made a little wrong turn at our friendly face guy, right? Friendly face guy. I just needed to go this way. I just needed to go this way, and we're here. Everything is good. I'm making a bed.